Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Stoichkov. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. That has been knocked clear.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become the European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Now, can they get it back? Here it comes. He's there and gets it away. Stoichkov. Either side especially adventurous early on. Conte. He's picked his way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Turns and the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
And he's been shifted off it. Costa Curta. Conte. Quarter of an hour played. Osimhen. That's been cut out, well played. Modric. Inter Milan, yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Stoichkov. Now it's De Bruyne. Adams with the clearance. Modric. Now what about a counter-attack? Drogba. Batistuta. Messi. Guti. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Modric. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance here to counter. Osimhen. Conte.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Osimhen, and he cuts out the supply. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. De Bruyne. Conte. And it's Conte. Kante does really well to win the ball there. And they've got rid. That is good alertness. Conte, and here's the chance to counter. That looks a cracking ball. Bayer clears. Tchouaméni. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's De Bruyne. Stoichkov. And here's Osimhen. Now it's Guti. Modric. Stoichkov. Adams calmly anticipates.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Batistuta. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And he's searching. He's got the shot away! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Hernandez with the clearance. Tchouaméni. Stoichkov!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Guti. Stoichkov. He's had it taken off him. Modric. Great ball if he can get there. That's a decent clearance. And we've reached half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
So, what can they make of this? And here's Stoichkov. Now it's Stoichkov. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And it's Drogba. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Koundé, forwards and with intent. Well, that pass isn't the best. Hernandez. Stoichkov. Osimhen. Now can he finish? And it's come back out to him. He's scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Wriggles his way through.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
That's a nicely weighted pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
The attendance for this match was 29,830.
Costa Curta. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Inter are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Look at them. He's had a hit! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think and Stoichkov sticks it away, and again they hit the front. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? The ball's gone astray.
Substitution on the field. Number 45, Osserman. Number 22,
He's got away.
Guti. Coming on the field, number 9,
Big header.
David Villa. Number 10,
Just couldn't turn it in.
No, that was a slick
taking
move,
place.
and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Drogba, Conte, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Inter Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, he's found some space here. Oh, somewhat off target. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Beckham. Messi back and defending.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Picked out, tries a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And he welcomes it in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Stoichkov. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, nicely intercepted. Five minutes left on the clock. Adams cuts it out. Koundé. And it's Jorginho. To Guardiola. And it's Conte. Hernandez. Short changes him with that pass. Guardiola. Now they could break here. And there's green grass ahead of him. David Villa!
added minute has been indicated.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Villa is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Beckham with the short one. Chance to shoot! Would have been quick to it this time, surely! In he goes again! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So now the difference is 3. And the referee brings it to a close.